everyone, Fed here, and welcome back to another How to Build video where I show you to build cool stuff inside of Minecraft, the Better Together update. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm going to start calling it that, so people were getting a little upset when I was calling it Realms because it's not called that. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make an armor stand dance, and I still am wearing the Steve skin because I have no good skins here on the Better Together update. I might just do a reindeer skin off of one of the seasonal skin packs, but today we're going to be looking at this dancing armor stand right here because there's a lot of cool things you can do with armor stands now in this Better Together update because there's like 15 different poses with this thing, and you know, I'll get into how it works and all that, but first let's go ahead and look at this guy dance. And boop. There he goes, dancing his little heart off. I can make this a lot more fluent too. You don't have to have a power source. I'm going to show how to do the power source if you want to turn it on and off, but you also don't need that. You can just have him dance the entire time forever, which is absolutely fun to do as well. And then just click down this lever and he'll go back to just standing there this little normal Steve way. And now I have a few other ones over here. I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on these ones. If you want a tutorial on these ones, please do let me know in the comment section below. I'll be happy to do them, but I'm pretty sure the video will be way too long if I decided to do it. But here they are, you know, shaking hands. You know, maybe they made a trust pact or a loyalty pact. Everyone's getting together. Everyone's happy. Look, the creeper and zombie are clapping. They're really happy that everyone's together. And, well, you know, it's Minecraft, so trust and loyalty only goes so far. And this is actually my favorite one. This one actually took a while to make work right, but it's just awesome because he's like stopping the sword in his hands. He bloop, and he stops the sword in his hands. Really cool. So if you guys want a tutorial on these two as well, I can easily do, well, I should say 3, but the video is just going to end up too long because I want to show you guys how this is all working on the Better Together update. And I think I have one of these on over here somewhere. Is that it? Yeah. So pretty much how this is working is you can get a different pose depending on how big, well, how strong your signal strength is. So the closer it is, well, I should say the further it gets away, the different pose will happen. So the first 3 right here are the exact same. That's why I don't have 2 levers right here, because the first 3 output are the exact same pose. So when I click down this lever, boom, he's now pointing. If I click this down, he's now dancing. You know, it will just go through, I believe 13 or 12 different poses, I believe it goes through. So, you know, all the way down the line, he'll be doing different poses. Like I said, the weaker the signal strength gets, the different pose he will put off. So boop, and yeah, I love that one. He's just shrugging. Kind of reminds me, I play Overwatch a lot, so it reminds me of Reaper's emote shrugs. He's just like, whatever. So it's very simple. Like you can see, this tutorial is going to be super easy to build, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, if you want me to do a tutorial on these guys over here as well, please let me know in the comment section below. But let's go ahead and get started off on this dancing Steve. All right, guys, so I basically have everything I need to make this armor stand dance right here down in my inventory. You know, I'm gonna go over here a little bit more. So basically, we're gonna start off by placing down an armor stand. So like I said, the signal strength is what makes this thing work. So we're gonna go behind it, and I highly recommend changing up the floor, obviously, to whatever block you want before you actually get started on this thing, because if you break the block, then you have to put the armor stand back in and all that stuff, and it's just gonna get pretty tedious. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and just take out some dark oak wood planks. That's my favorite oak wood plank color. So there we go. And I'm gonna go ahead and place it in my armor stand like that, facing towards me. Next up, we're gonna go behind our armor stand, dig down a block, and place down a piece of redstone. Now we're gonna be going out 15 blocks that way with our redstone. That will give us the most amount of armor stand poses for our guy to dance to. So now for the first one, just go down 1, and then for the rest of them, we're gonna dig down 2. And like I said, we're gonna go out that way 15. So make sure you count the first one. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then just place redstone inside this entire, well, hole. So all the way down the hole we go. Now what we're gonna do is just dig out 2 blocks on both sides of the redstone and dig it all the way out till we reach our armor stand back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up the video. Like I said, just dig out 2 blocks on both sides. You can easily do this on flatlands. It does not go past 3. I am on a flatlands right now, so as you can see, this will not go past 3, so you can easily do this on flatlands. All right, guys, and I'm back, and I have dug out my 2 on both sides down the entire way. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and take out some observer blocks, and we're gonna skip over the first 3 redstone, because like I said, the first 3 are the exact same every single time. So, you know, this pose, see, he does nothing. He does that pose, and then he does that pose. See, it's the same pose the whole way through for every single one. So we're just gonna skip the first 3, 1, 2, 3, and place our first observer block right there because it's the same pose. And now we're just gonna place observer blocks going down this entire line of redstone. Now you can go all the way down to the shrug if you want to, but I highly recommend actually breaking the 15th one and just placing the normal one in, because this will put your armor stand back into its normal state. This is only if you're going to have the power option. If you're not going to have the power option and you just want them dancing at all times forever, then that's absolutely not gonna matter. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut off that 15th one right there, just because I want the armor stand to go back to its normal state when I turn it on and off. Now what we're gonna do is just set repeaters behind every one of our observer blocks going towards the backhand side, and we're gonna set them to 3 ticks delay. Now 2 ticks I would say is the fastest. 1 tick is way too fast and it will skip some of your poses. So I recommend setting every repeater to 3 ticks delay. So you set it down, so 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, and so on. So 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, and set them all to 3 ticks. I feel like that is the best one. You can make it slower if you want to by setting them to 4 ticks. You can make it faster by setting it to 2 ticks, but I feel like 3 is the absolute best. So basically that's it. Now all we have to do is just make an infinite clock for it, but if we send power right back here, it'll make us go do our entire dance. See? He's just doing his entire dance all the way down to the end. And then right when it gets to the end, as you can see, it goes back to its normal state. Now basically what we're going to do is just take the power from here, wrap it back that way, hook up our power source to turn it on and off, and we will be done. And then I'll show you how to make it so you can just make them dance more fluently and a lot better all the way at the end. But what we're going to do now is just place a block in front of this repeater, place a piece of redstone next to this observer block, place a repeater coming out of it on 1 tick delay with a block in front of it. Now we're going to bring redstone all the way down until we reach that last observer block on this side. So just bring redstone going all the way down until you reach this observer block right here. And then right next to this observer block, we're just going to place another repeater on 1 tick delay. This will just keep the power going around because redstone only has a 15 block output. Once it hits that 15th block, it won't send power through any more redstone, and we need to keep going around and around and around. So actually we could set it up right now to make it go on forever. So if I break this lever right here, we're going to bring our redstone out 1 here and then come down 1 and go right underneath this block with a redstone. This is the furthest you're going to dig down. Like I said, you can do this easily on flatlands. It won't get in your way. And now if we just send power to it, it will go around forever. So let's just take an observer block, send power to it really quickly like this. Boop. And now he will just dance forever. He's just going to do his little dance forever and ever and ever. And now to turn it off, all I do is just place a block right here, and that will cut off the redstone signal, turning it off. So ready? Boop. And it turns it off. Next up, where the block I put right here to cut it off, we're just going to dig out this way 1 more block and place an observer block right next to it with another piece of redstone right here, and that's going to turn it on and off. Now what we're going to do is just dig out 4 blocks right here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So a nice little 2x2 area. Place a sticky piston facing inwards towards this block. Place a piece of redstone next to our sticky piston, and then another piece of redstone right here next to the observer block. Place a block right above the redstone with a lever, and boom, there you guys have it. Now you have an on and off function for this thing. So right now it's off, and then when I flip it this way, boop, it will come on. As see, it'll just keep going around forever now. He will not stop. And then when we flip down the lever, boop, it will turn it off. And boop, and it turns it off. And now if you want to make it so this doesn't actually turn on this before you shut it off, I like to set another repeater right here next to my observer block, and I set it to 4 ticks delay. That will just make it so when you turn it on and off, it won't send another extra pulse through. So now when I go like that, boom, he'll come on. And now when I turn it off, you'll see it won't send another extra pulse through. See, boop, it will completely turn it off. So that is the only pulse going around the entire thing. And guys, you're done. That is it. You are completely done. So now right here, I highly recommend just taking out some carpet, because you can't cut off the redstone signal. If you cut off the redstone signal, it will turn the entire thing off. Like if I place a block right here, it will cut it off, and we don't want that. We don't want cutting off the signal. So what I do is I'll just place a carpet right here, and then 2 more carpets like that, and that will keep it going forever. And then just clean it up. Just place blocks above it, hide up all your observer blocks, and then everything is set in stone. Now, if you want it so it just dances forever, you don't want to turn it on and off, we can go ahead and remove this. But guys, you're done. If you want the turning on and off, you're done. You don't have to do anymore. Just place your carpets in, fill the rest in, and then you have your dancing armor stand with an on and off power switch. But if you want to make it so he just dances forever, this is for these people. So we're going to go ahead now and just break this. We no longer need this on and off section because he's just going to be dancing forever. But let's go ahead and make sure it's off right now. And then we're going to place our redstone right here. So basically what we're going to be doing is setting another row of these guys going the opposite direction. So we're going to have to dig out 2 more right here like that. There we go. And we're going to get that shrug one in there now, because now we want to make it so he's just dancing forever. We want to use every pose. So we're going to place another observer block with another piece of redstone and then a repeater behind it set to 3 ticks delay like that. So now we're using every single pose at our disposal. Now what I like to do to make it so it looks really good and really fluent is I like to set in another thing of observer blocks on the opposite hand side. So we're going to take out our observer blocks once again and then place in a line of observer blocks going down this way. This will make the dance look a lot more fluent. It will make it look a lot better. So now what we could do is actually we don't need this observer block here, And we don't need this back observer block here as well, because there's no reason of having the 2 same observer blocks go off. That would just make no sense. Next up, we're going to take out our repeaters, go back this way, and remember to set them all to 3 ticks delay. And we're just going to connect them together, and then you'll be done. That's it. It's just a big clock. Make the dance look a lot more fluent, make it look a lot better. Here we go. And then set the redstone right here, connecting it together. Set the redstone around here. Now make sure you come out that extra block. We don't want these redstone connecting like that, or else we'll break it. So just make sure you come out enough to where it won't connect together. Like that. There we go. Boom, boom. And now he will just dance forever. So now all we have to do is take out another observer block, face it in towards our redstone. It will set it off. And now he's just going to do his little dance forever. And you know what? Now I'm going to go ahead and dress it up. I'm going to finish off cleaning up with this whole thing. And I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys, and I'm back, and as you can see, our Steve here, he is dancing his heart off. This thing is so cool. I absolutely love this. And like I said, guys, if you want me to do tutorials on these ones as well, you know, the handshaking one, the clapping hands one, and also this fighting one right here where he's like catching the sword in his hand, please let me know in the comment section below. But there you guys have it. That's how you build a dancing armor stand inside of Minecraft, the Better Together update. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.